Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're going to use the xt-line command in STATA to draw panel graphs. Okay. So this is my data set of country names, the actual names of the countries in my panel. In my data set we have the ID, what is the year dimension, the variables, inflation trade, and the others. Okay. Now let's see how we're going to draw a graph of inflation, for example, for all the countries in our data set. Or maybe draw the graph of, for example, government spending for all countries in our data set. Okay. It's quite straightforward in STATA. Now, if you have a panel data, the first thing you have to do is probably xt-set the data. But one good thing is that when using the xt line, you may not need to xt-set the data. Okay. So let's do it without using the xt-set command to xt-set our data first. Okay. So here we're going to do just xt-line is a command. Then you choose the variable that you want to draw a graph of. And then you bring the option. Okay. Because we know xt-set the data, we're going to indicate our I variable, which is our ID. And then our time variable, which in my data is the year. Okay. And then here we go. It's going to take some few minutes for STATA to draw the graphs of each of the countries. So let's wait for STATA to give us our graphs. Okay. So here we are. We have the graphs of each country. Here we want to see how government spending looks like for each country. So here we have country 1, which now the data set is Armenia. Country 2 is some other country, and then we have 25 countries. Well, these look pretty good, but when you are doing a research and you have to show this graph in a research paper, it's better to show the actual countries, right? Because nobody's going to understand you if you use the numbers. So we have to get the names of the countries here. Okay, so let's get back to STATA. So how do you do that in STATA? You will see that the country names are here. They are strange variables. So what we have to do is to use the encode command. So let's encode. Encode, right? Okay, encode. We will encode the country name. Then we're going to generate. Just name it in a variable. Okay. Generate. I'm going to name like N country, just to remind me that I'm talking about a number of countries. Okay. So that's it. We have a new variable. Okay, so we have a new variable here, and then we can now go ahead to use the xt command, but in the I section we're going to change it to our new variable, which is N country. Okay. Once you've changed that, then you go. Again, it's going to take some few minutes for STATA to generate our graphs. So let's wait. Okay, so here we are. We have a very beautiful graphs. We have very beautiful graphs of state. So you can see now we have the actual names of the countries here, right? So this now look better for us to include this in our research paper. Okay. Well, if you set the data, which is mostly the case for that's what you have to do first. set ID here. Now our ID, we have encoded our ID with the countries. So I will change this one straight to my new variable is end country. Okay, and then here. Okay, this is good. So now we just go ahead to plot the graphs now. Now, if you use set, then you don't need to state the I and the time variables anymore. So just use the set command and your variable. STATA is generating our graphs. Let's give STATA some few minutes. Okay. So here we are. We have our graphs. Now, again, you see that you have the nice graph of Armenia and other countries here. Okay. So this is how you go about drawing graphs of your course sessions in panel data analysis. Thank you very much for listening. I will come again with more videos on STATA graphics using panel data, and I'll also show you how to use second generation panel techniques to analyze data, which is currently the advanced econometric tools that we use for panel data analysis. Okay, bye for now.